let's lift our program and see what it looks like. All right, what have we got here? Cannot find. Okay, so we need to set up our database. So let's go to data stores. And here we want to say in the defaults, we want to say adapter. We're going to use Sails-Mongo DB, comma, and then we want to get the URL to connect to. So this is a single string, so we're telling it to connect to a MongoDB server, local host. Here's the port number, and here's the database we want to connect to. There's no username and password for my local system. You may have a local username and password. You might have to take a look at the documentations to add that information to your application. Okay, so once we've done that, save that, close that, try again, see what and then it's going to tell us that it won't work because it wants to install okay. Oh, okay, so I was supposed to install Sails -Mongo instead. So once you do that, it should work. Okay, this screen's a bit annoying, so let's just get rid of that. Let me just work out which thing it's in. Which file. Okay, so we want to go to, to fix that error, so to make sure it doesn't pop up every time we start the program, let's go to models.js in your config file, and we'll untick the schema, untick this migrate, so that will automatically go to alter. Here we want to change replace ID with this thing instead, so copy that, dump it there instead, and that's the encryption key, and the rest's all fine. There is still a couple more things we have to add, but we'll get to those in a second. We just want to make sure our app will it boot or will it get upset? WDUs is not compatible with the current version. Okay, so I installed a not a high enough version, so let's try installing that again. Because my Sails version is, oh yeah, okay, so it's 41, so version 141. Let's see, will that work? Okay, that booted up. Let's just double check our homepage is not working. Okay, I know what's going on. So remember in our routes we said /render index /explore is not working. Pages, explore. All right, so let's just do the other config at the moment, just so we're all complete. So let's go to policies, right there. Untick this one here, and instead of true, let's just write authenticated, as so. And we want to whitelist the authentication controller, so we're allowed to interface or connect to it if we're not logged in. So we want to allow that through. So just add the auth. So auth is for the auth controller, that one there. And we want to say everything in the auth controller is allowed to come through if you're not logged in. So save that. Let's just close that down, lift it again. Try that again, still no working. Let's just go to /explore So /explore works, but the redirect's not working. Oh, do you know why it's not working? Because we need to add to our HTTP file. So we actually need to untick all of these, because we actually need to include the middleware into our application, or our Passport and Passport local sort of configurations and an actual portion won't work. So untick those. And then we simply want to add in under session one there and a second one. So the first one we want to do is passport init, and then passport session. So that will allow it to work. And then before it will even let us, and to be able to actually access these passport init and passport session, we actually have to specify it down here somewhere in the file. So we'll say passport init will equal to a function. So let's just do it like so. And we want to do it again for the session data. Okay, so super simple. So require passport, initialize, and then we're returning it. And the next one is simply change initialize to session. Bam, done. So let's see if our program will work now. So maybe it's upset that the dashboard's not in there. Okay, let's just add the dashboard in there if it's upset about that. So Sails generate controller dashboard. So we're specifying this instead of just the views because we want to add extra information to it, and we want to search for the view, for the user if we're actually logged in. So to do that, it's as simple as checking to see if we're actually logged in. We can actually just return the view from the session, but we here, if you do, here we will just return the user from the actual session information. But in the application, you can do a lot more advanced things. You want to collect information for your view before you return it to the user. So here you might want to collect some posts. You want to, format your web page before you actually send it back to the user. So that's not a problem. We can just say return. We can just say return that, bam, bam, bam. Ah. Okay, so now I just want to demonstrate that the redirect is actually working. So for example, I'm not currently logged in, but if I want to access the dashboard, so that's just the local host without any additional information. So if I remove that and just click enter, it will redirect me to the explore page. So watch this, I'll click enter and it just redirected me to explore. So let's register a user and see what happens. So let's click on that. So here's our register page. Looks quite garbage at the moment, but hey, it's a test. So test@gmail.com. hello world, my name is test. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on, I think I clicked 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Register. Okay, guys, I just found a little error. So when I was trying to create a user, it was returning a null password. Turns out I accidentally was supposed to write error here instead of user. So please change that so your application will work. Okay, let's save that. Give that another shot. Whoops. Uh-oh, where's my... Here we go. Let's try that again. So let's go to register, redo that. Cannot render view. Let's double check. It says here. Okay, so it's failed to load the dashboard, but it has successfully created our user for us. And you can see here, the password is unhashed, and then here is the hashed version, which is really nice. Let me just double check. Fresh. Collections, and yep, here it is. So here is Robo3T, so this is to monitor our MongoDB database. And it's returned one user, so we can expand that and take a look. So we've got the ID test at Gmail, our password, and then our description. So that's actually in our database, which is really nice. Okay, let's take a look. Why is this not working? Pages/dashboard. Why isn't this thing working? Alrighty. Oop, there's our error. Spelt that wrong. Save that. Give that another shot. There we go. And it says welcome test. So that's working. And we can actually say description as well, just to see if that works as well. There we go. Nice, it works. And that's our logged in, and ladies and gentlemen, that is our logged in user in our application. So hopefully you've learned how to use Passport with Sails.js and how to implement it. The basic configuration. This will get you just a good kickstart of where to look for things, where to put things, just to get it working, and then from there you'll be able to continue with your application and your adventure, your on-water adventure with Sails.js. Here we can log out, and then once we log out, it takes us back to the Explore page, so we can no longer go back there anymore. So let's click on Login again. Actually, and before I do that, I want to see, has it created us a sessions? Yeah, okay, so we haven't actually redirected. There we go. My mistake. And let's just lift that. Come back to the home page, goes to Explore, register, that works. Log in. Here's our thing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's make a incorrect to log in. It's going to say invalid password. So we need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah, must have clicked the wrong button. And there's our dashboard. It works. It's a bit of an error I made. So our sessions wasn't working because when we go, I actually gave it a wrong database there. So if we try that again, start that up. So if we start this up, it will it say that we're logged in or not? Let's take a look. No, it says all that we're not logged in. Okay, let's just refresh the page. Okay, so we're not logged in. Login, login. Okay, refresh, refresh. We are now logged in. And let me just bring this window over again. And as you can see, the sessions, it's created a new sessions collection with the ID session and when it expires. So that's now in our database. And the idea is, so watch this. I'll shut this down, restart it up again, and if we refresh, it should still be logged in. Ta-da! See, did you see that? We're still logged in. So even if we get rid of that page, so we shut down, we refresh, now it's going to error out. Yep, can't find it. Start that up again. And we've logged back into our dashboard. No need to log in again because the sessions is still valid. Look at that. Thank you guys once again. My name is David Cedar. Check out www.cedar.net.au for the compiled code. A link to the GitHub page will be, you can find that there. And any other sort of support material, hopefully I'll have that there. Leave any comments if you'd like. Once again, guys, a very Merry Christmas to you, and a Happy New Year as well. Hopefully see you in 2018. Goodbye. Bye now.